talk to very large companies that are in dire need of better AI compute, there's certainly a lot of people complaining about the the software tool chain that you get from NVIDIA right off the bat, right? So they do have to do a lot of optimizations manually almost themselves.
That's right.
Because the NVIDIA software is actually not that perfect as everybody always thinks, because they have CUDA and all. They definitely also have shortcomings. And they're starting to become a little bit of they're trying to do everything now, right? I mean, when you look at the last couple of keynotes, they're covering now the entire vertical for certain fields like, I don't know, scientific computing and even more niche sub areas of that.
Right.
At some point, it's going to be a very almost bloated kind of thing, right, as a company. They're certainly not anymore just focusing on really good GPUs and that's it, right? Well, with, let's say, the nice programmable CUDA world around it. There's even very good reasons why at some point they will become less programmable again and starting to close and make it less programmable, less accessible to the outside world in a kind of bare metal access kind of way, because they want to control more of the vertical, right? And then they will not sell you GPUs, which they're already not doing anymore. They will sell you entire data centers maybe, or not even that, maybe just gonna have you pay per token or per hour of using their compute for a certain application. So I think they're definitely trying to get there. It's not going to take long until NVIDIA has their own data centers, I think. Of course, they have to be careful because otherwise the authorities are going to step in and say you're a monopoly, beyond what is
how they
healthy.
haven't already done
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, there's definitely been problems
Right,
for them already.
right.
But yeah, for sure, they have to be careful about that. Like that's kind of a known fact, let's say around Silicon Valley or so.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, NVIDIA is really good at optimizing a lot of the kind of also production chain and procurement and kind of the whole supply chain that they have, right? They do a lot of stuff in-house, right? So they're very optimized. But one thing also, we as a company, right, because yes, we are up against a giant, dragon that we're trying to slay here and so on. But we're only focusing on inference. Now, yes, inference will become that huge market, but so far NVIDIA is still not doing chips only focused on inference. And the reason is right now they're making a lot of money selling hardware that can do everything, and people are willing to pay for it because it's still by far the most usable hardware you can get.
That's right.
But they would self-cannibalize a little bit. They would cannibalize their own sales if now they suddenly did something that was only for inference.